Well, hello there, friends. To you, doesn't seem like long. To me, I haven't filmed in... The last time I filmed a video where I like sat down and filmed rather than like the vlog was the week before I moved, which was sometime at the end of July. Let's say July... If we do like a week prior, July 18th maybe? Like it's been a hot minute. A month and a half? I haven't done this in a month and a half. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Am I gonna be good at this? Who's to say? I put on cute earrings because, well, I thought I needed to at least look like I attempted to look like I've had myself together. I woke up feeling like, gross. All that to say gross. I believe it has to do with the fact that I am not sleeping well because my almost 5-year-old has decided that waking me up at least once a night, every night, for the last 2 weeks is a really good idea. And my body thinks that it's a really bad idea. So, I'm not doing well. I'm very sleepy, very tired. I've been feeling really sick and like, when I say sick, like I wake up and I feel awful. And today I woke up and I had like such nausea and like, ooh, it was gross. Anyways, hence the lack of attempt on my hair and me using earrings as a way to cope with the fact that I don't feel good. But I've been so excited to film this video all day, mainly because I'm finally using those products from Sephora that I purchased a month and a half ago, and I haven't been able to use them because I wanted to use them in a video, and so I've just been sitting here like waiting. So we have my Natasha Denona Glam palette, my Makeup by Mario cream bronzer in light, and the one thing I've been missing is my Kosas Air Brow because I threw away my brow gel when I moved, and then I didn't have another one, so I've just been not using brow gel, and that doesn't work well for these unruly bad boys. Okay, so that's only 3 products on the face. The rest of my face has nothing to do with this video. However, I'm going to keep me doing my base just because it's been a while on this video. So I'm going to do my base, but it's going to be like super sped up. So it's just going to be a couple minutes of like boop, 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 boop. Then we'll get to this and then boop, 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 get to the eyeshadow. You know what I'm saying, okay? So before we do that though, feel free, if you must, subscribe to my channel. I officially have 110 subscribers and I've gained like 10 in the last week. It's been great, so let's just keep going, you know, like let's just keep snowballing that. If you're not subscribed yet, please do. Even if you're like, I don't ever go on YouTube. I don't care. YouTube doesn't care. If you subscribe, they like me more, so it helps me out. Also, like and comment on the video because then YouTube will push it more and more people will find me, which is delightful for the both of us. And then go follow me on my other socials, which are Instagram and TikTok, and that is at CaitlinJulian_makeup, same as YouTube. Anyways, let's move on. Okay, my base is on. So first things first, this Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Shaping Stick, Contour Stick in the shade Light. So this is the product. This side is the bronzer and this side is his little brush. So just so you can get a look at the brush, as you can see there's like bumps on the top. That must be in order to help it buff in. We're not sure. We're gonna do our best. That's what I thought. Okay. I think it's to help it like buff in. We'll see. We're gonna try the brush. In case you didn't know and or you missed it in my last video, Mario is the makeup artist most well known for Kim Kardashian because he's a celebrity makeup artist. So Mario is a celebrity makeup artist, very infamous. Supposedly his products are great. I have not tried anything other than this, so I am excited to try it. It's like a Sephora brand. I believe he partnered with Sephora in some capacity in order to sell the products at Sephora and then on an individual website. But cream contour. We all know that I love my cream bronzers. So we are going to just swipe it on our face, get a good first impression. I don't know if a little goes a long way or not, so I don't know if I just did too much. Okay, and take the brush on the other side and try not to ruin my foundation under. So you can see a little bit of bronze. I feel like I could use some more, so I'm just gonna add a little bit more. My only question for the universe would be, how do you clean a brush on the opposite end of your bronzer? Like, how does one do that? I'm not sure. On this side, I kind of want to put it on the sponge and see how that goes. So let's pick some up on the back of my sponge. And we're gonna start placing it like that. Okay, I mean, it works. I don't hate it. I should probably put the cap back on that. Put it down. Putting the cap on with the brush was easy. That's not normally a thing, so that was nice. I prefer using a sponge. I use a sponge on this side. It just feels more seamless and effortless on this side. I use my standard Profusion pointed crease brush on my nose and under my lips, and then I just drew it on and blended it out with a sponge under. However, in the event that you miss something, and since this side is, no, I wouldn't say patchy or uneven, it just isn't as smooth as I'd like it to be, I'm going to put a little bit more on my sponge and apply it for you, because no one's mad about more bronzer, that's for sure. So I messed up my filming, it's time to fix it. And then just to even it out, we will put a dash more over here as well, just so we are even. I'm gonna brush it into my hairline so it's not like a stark finish where my hairline goes away. I learned that if you do not twist this all the way down, it will smush in the top of the cap, so we've all learned now. Okay, I'm so sorry if I screwed that up. I'm a little rusty, if you can't tell. The products I used on my base, I wanna go over those quick since you didn't get to see them, and then what I will be using on my cheeks now that the bronzer is on. We'll get into the eyes after that. So, Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas as a primer for my foundation, and due to my level of tan, which I still don't even come close to matching, I had to mix, I didn't have to, I decided to mix 3 products. My deepest foundation that I own is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk in the shade 5.25. I actually purchased this for my mother's wedding, and that's why I have it, but we're doing our best. And then I mixed in, the L'Oreal Pro Glow in the shade 204 into that as well, my deepest shade that I own of this, and then a half pump of the Glow Lust Radiant Luminizer by Auric in Morganite. I only did about a half pump because I had a glowy foundation and a lot of product already, and then it's the first Morganite shade, not their second, like, newer Morganite shade. For my concealer, I use the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector in light medium, which it's September. I wonder when they're closing. I don't know the date exactly. And then under my eyes and then the highlighty zones of my face, I use the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover in Classic Ivory, which is also the deepest shade I have of that. And then to spot conceal around my cheeks and stuff, I used NARS Soft Matte Creamy Concealer, Soft Matte Complete Concealer in light 2.75, which is a shade that I've never been able to use because it was too dark. And that's not our problem anymore. So that's nice. And then I set using the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder just because I hadn't used it in a while and I figured why not. So now on my cheeks, I'm going to be using the Winky Lux cream blush, little like flower cream blush in the shade Cheeky Rose. It is this beautiful thing. I just saw Manny MUA talk about this in a video and he was talking about how amazing it was and I was like, oh, I haven't used that again. So I wanted to. And then just to break out something I haven't used in forever, I grabbed the ColourPop Super Shock Highlighter in the shade Lunch Money. I'm gonna put that on your cheeks. So I'm gonna do that quick and then we'll come back with the eyes and hopefully I won't screw this up again. Okay, 12 minutes. Maybe I do this. Hey Siri, set a timer for 12 minutes. I don't know if she's speaking or not, but the timer is set, so now I can't screw up. So, back to our regular scheduled programming. I'm so excited for this. This is the Natasha Denona Glam palette. Now, I purposefully purchased this solely because I felt as if I did not have enough cool toned eyeshadows in my collection. And by not enough, I mean, I could not even tell you what shadows I have that are cool toned and what palettes I could go to find them because I feel like I don't really have any. So I needed a palette, in my opinion, since I had, you know, gift cards and store credit and stuff. I needed a palette that was cool toned so I could just widen my range of options, okay? So Natasha Denona Glam palette. I just put fingerprints on it. Disregard that, okay? Open this beauty up. And this is it, okay? So let's get a little zoom in action. So cool toned, so pretty. The one thing with this particular palette that is slightly strange in my opinion is that all of the shades are named by where they suggest you put them. So they don't have like real names. Like in some palettes, they have names like, I'm trying to think, the Tartelette in Bloom palette, they have Smarty Pants, they have Leader, they have, you know, stuff like that, Rockstar, I think, something like that. In here, the shades are Center Eyelid, Outer Eyelid, Inner Corner, Crease, Transition, Smoke, Blend, Lash Line, Inner Corner, Center Eyelid, Outer Eyelid, Center Eyelid, Outer Eyelid, Brow Bone. Interesting. Also, I would just like to point out, okay? This is the crease shade. This is the blend shade. Those shades do not apply to all skin tones. That blend shade is only going to work on someone with my skin tone, not on someone with a deep skin tone. That would be more like this as a blend shade. So it is an interesting way to decide to name a palette. I understand they want to help people understand how to use eyeshadows and things who otherwise might not really know where to put these items, put these shades. Items is a strange word for that. However, I do think that it's a little not inclusive. I think that they could have done better with that, at least in my opinion, but I would love to dive into this. So, I quick cleaned all of my brushes so I could have options here. And I'm going to first dive into the blend shade, which is this pinky shade right there. The transition shade, which is this color, is like a matte brow bone shade in my opinion. So I'm not really sure I agree with that. But I'm gonna dip into the blend shade. This, are you ready? This is like the best part of getting new things. Oh, I can't even get it off. That was nice. Anyways, hi. Blend shade. Let's get it into our crease. So I'm gently putting most of the product where I want most of the pigment, or my first touch to my skin is where I want most of my pigment, which is right about here. I'm also going to look down into my mirror so I can get, like if I'm just blending here, I'm missing a whole section of my crease in here that kind of folds up. So we need to get in there. I'm using a combination of windshield wiper motions and circular motions. It'll give you the most consistent blend in my opinion. Beautiful. Just a little bit more in that area that I kind of missed when I originally deposited product. Oh, how do you like my new background? First filming get up in the new background. It's so exciting. At least I think so. All right, we are going to take, I swear I cleaned this, but there's like a little blue stain on it. This brush, which is more of like a paddly shape that I always talk about, I'm gonna dip into the crease shade, which is the gray up in this top corner. And we're going to do the same thing. So now I am trying to build up on my outer corner. And I'm doing my standard eye shape. I just kind of forgot that I could do something more fun and I just started playing. However, I don't typically do cool tones, so that will be slightly different than my regular. Just a thought. Okay, we are cool. Let's drag this out a little bit. We love a good winged out moment over here. Taking a blending brush with no product on it, and I'm gonna kind of fix the fact that I brought this out really far on accident. And also in this upper crease area. Our next brush is going to be this one. Same similar shape, a little bit smaller. I'm going to dip into the smoke shade. I am a matte eyeshadow girl, and I feel like only having 5 mattes in here is not necessarily my cup of tea, but I do appreciate the cool tones, so I went for it. I couldn't really think of, like, if I were to go into Sephora and pick up a different cool tone palette, I don't know if I have another option. Like, I don't know of any other good choices for cool toned eyeshadows. Other than this particular palette, I feel like warm shades are very much in, which is great because they are very flattering to certain skin tones and certain eye colors. However, like a little bit more option, you know? Like, I want some cool stuff. I want to get some cool shades up in here. This is fun. I haven't used cool shades in forever. Okay, I'm gonna take this little pencil brush and dip into the deepest tone, which is Lash Line, that dark gray right in the center. Literally in the middle. There are 15 shades in this palette, which is pretty cool. It's a decent amount, and Natasha Denona is pricey. However, I believe this palette, when I say only, that's gonna sound so stupid, but in comparison to other Natasha Denona palettes, it was only $60-something. So, in like the grand scheme, that's not that much. I know that that seems crazy, but this brand is incredibly high-end. Like, she sells palettes for $250 or even more, I'm not sure. So, I would not ever buy that. However, to be able to get her quality of shadows in a 68 or whatever quantity palette, that is good to me. Now I need to decide what I'm going to put on my eyelid. I'm gonna use at least 2 shades. I know that they claim that some are, actually, maybe 3. They have like multiple options. This one looks like a duochrome. This one looks really interesting. Okay, I think I'm gonna use, this shade right here is called Outer Eyelid. And this shade right here, sorry, this shade, it's called Center Eyelid. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the outer eyelid shade on this finger. If I were to wet this, it would get even more aggressive, but we're just gonna do this for now. We're going to pop it in the middle and towards the inner corner, but not all the way. Okay, we are going full silvery cool toned today, and I am here for it. If you have not seen any of my videos, I do have some transfer from my eyelid to the top of my crease, or like at least the lower section of my crease, so I do tend to put my shades all the way up into there because truthfully, they're gonna go up there anyways, so might as well embrace it. On my middle finger, which I'm not flipping you off because I put other fingers up, I'm gonna take that center eyelid shade, which is a much brighter silver, and I'm going to put that in the inner corner, or the inner third of my eyelid, I guess is a better description for that. I'm gonna take outer eyelid again and just kind of work over top of this to blend the two together. Now I'm gonna take the brush that I had smoke on, take some more smoke and smoke it. Okay, I like where we're at so far. So I'm gonna take my blend shade on my original brush and go under my lash line. Gonna take crease on my original brush, pinch it, and go under my lash line. A brush that looks like this, it is like a pointy, detailed blending brush. I'm gonna take smoke on the tip and go close to my lash line and only on the outer third. Same eye definer brush into lash line and put that right underneath my lashes, like right there. And then go back and redefine it up top. Okay, let's see what this transition looks like. Transition is light enough that I think I can put it up here. I don't know why I'm using my finger. I just am, but I just put it under my brow bone, and then I'm going to take the shade that says inner corner, so I guess they're not wrong there. I'm gonna put it on this brush, and I'm going to tap it into that inner corner. I also like to bring my inner corner shades up further into this area here. I'm actually going to just take it slightly down this way. Okay, so that is my eye look so far. I'm gonna go off camera. I'm gonna finish the other eye. I'm going to put my mascara and my eyebrows on as well as my lips, and then we will do the Kosas brow gel together, and then we'll be done and we'll chat. Okay, I'm back. I decided to full send on the cool tone and go with my mauve lip, which is one of my favorites, the Sephora Cream Lip Stain in shade 13. I don't know, it's beautiful. For a lip liner, I use the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in Oh Snap because I felt like they went decently together. Whoa. For my eyebrows, I use the NYX Lift and Snatch brow pen, and obviously mascaras, L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. Waterline is ColourPop Honey Dude Cream Gel Liner, and now for the star of the show, the thing I've been waiting a month and a half to use, okay? The Kosas Air Brow Fluff and Hold Treatment Gel. Boost, fluff, hold it. A clean tinted moussey gel for feathery brows in seconds, boosted by hair care actives that support full brow health. Okay, this is also in the shade Taupe because that is a classic shade. You can't go wrong with taupe. Also, when I bought this, I wasn't a full brunette yet, but my hair's kind of coming back to blonde already, so we're in a good shape here. So this is the brow gel. Let's open her up. Oh, I see what it's talking about with the flat side. See how when I turn it, you can sometimes get, yeah, like a flat side? Okay, so use the flat side to fluff. I should have not filled in so you could see the actual color deposit, but in reality, with how intense the eye look is, that probably wouldn't have been our best bet. All right, so let's go fluff. mean, it's a pretty good floof. Feels a little tacky. I wonder what the dry down will be like. However, now that that's on, and it snaps, like clicks close, that's fun. Air brow, it's cute little pink. I don't know if this is gonna be like plastered to my face or not, but let's set real quick with our Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Okay, so my camera died as I was setting my face, but I put a new battery back in. We're good to go. This is our finished look today without all of our new Sephora goodies. So what do I think of all the products? I mean, this Makeup by Mario cream bronzer, I think it's delightful. I think it's beautiful. Since I have been wetting a sponge every single day, I can see myself using this a lot. I'd like to try it with my contour brush, see how I feel about that. But so far so good, I think it's nice. As far as the eyeshadow palette goes, the Glam palette by Natasha Denona, I enjoy it. I have not seen myself in like a gray eyeshadow look, and I think forever. Like, I don't ever do this, and I'm kind of into it. I also think it would be fun to do a more like subdued version of this, where you just have like the crease shade in the outer corner and into the crease, and then like one of these really pretty, there's like a pinky right here that could be really nice, like on the lid. You know what? Maybe I'll do another video with this palette where we do 2 looks, 1 palette. So then in total you'll have 3 to look at, so you're welcome. I think it's beautiful. I think if you don't have cool tone palettes and you have like 60-something dollars to spend, it's not a bad investment. I don't know if there's any dupes out there on the market, but Natasha Denona shadows are very well known for being great quality and for being just truly amazing. So if you want to really splurge and give yourself something exciting, Natasha Denona is the way to go. If you're not a cool tone shadow girl and you don't know, or boy, and you don't know if spending that much on a cool tone palette is really for you, she has a million palettes. She has an all matte palette that is like all neutrals, which I would love to own. She has all sorts of colors, she has everything. So if you want something, she has an all purple, she has like a red, she has an all gold, I don't know, one of everything. So if you are interested in splurging and giving yourself something a little extra special, I'd look into Natasha Denona. And as for this brow gel, I do think that it kind of like plastered my eyebrows down. More on this side than on this eyebrow. I think I'm gonna just put a lot of extra product on this side, and then this side I didn't put as much because it doesn't feel as plastered. I'd be interested to see, I mean currently it's 10/20, so I can't wear this for a long time, so I can't tell you how it wears on my eyebrows, but one thing that I have that is a problem is my eyebrow hairs are so long and they droop down. So I will brush them up and they will eventually make their way down one by one, and so if this keeps them up, that would be great, because the Benefit brow gel did not. It did not hold them at all. It deposited some color, no hold. Also, for an everyday look, I'd be interested in using this on my eyes as like an everyday, just one product eyebrow, rather than doing the steps of filling and then gel, since it's tinted. So we'll see about that. Yeah, so hi, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to me filming. Welcome to my new background. I'm excited. I do wish that I could light up the background a little better so it's more like bright white on the walls, because the walls are white, but I feel like they look very shadowy and gray. So if I mean, I already have 3 lights. I don't think I can really spare the change to get more, but I wish I could. I can't wait to see you guys next week where we do something else super fun and exciting. And also, by next Friday, I will be in Disney World with my daughter and my family. So that's gonna be so exciting. I will be vlogging that, so you'll be seeing a Disney vlog at some point, and I also will make sure that I have this video uploaded and scheduled for when I'm in Disney, because I don't want to miss an upload, because I just filmed this because I was so excited and I just want to edit it and get it out. So you know how we do. If you could subscribe, like, comment, follow me on socials at @KaylinJane_makeup. I know I said it at the beginning, but don't forget, I'm gonna get it up close so you can see what's going on. Ella decided to come out here for one last goodbye. Want to come out? Come here. Come here. Look it. Oh, hello. He's like, please leave me alone. Yeah, hi. He had put himself to bed. He was laying over here and then he got up and went to the bedroom on his own because I think he was like, we go to sleep now? And now he's like, mama, we go to sleep now, please? I just want to go to sleep. You want to show everyone how big you are? Come here. Show everyone how big you are. Oh my goodness, you're just so big and handsome. Oh, don't lick. Oh, I gotta still take pictures. You can't lick my makeup off yet. No, I love you, but no. Oh, he's just so big and handsome. Oh, we love you so much. Okay, ready? Get down. I would keep you up if you weren't licking my face, but I haven't taken pictures yet. All right. This is gonna be a long one, I have a feeling. Here I come. We got our cool toned lips, we got our cool toned cheeks, we got our cool toned eyes. I don't know about you, but I think cool tone looks good on me. What do we think? I think I do well. Do you think I pull it off? Goodbye. Bye!